Welcome to TechTurntable, everyone. Imagine being able to download ChatGPT and use ChatGPT on your smartphone or on your PC. Looks a bit unrealistic, right? But Meta, formerly known as Facebook, has just released their new open source large language model called Llama 2. This thing is the best open source model that we have right now, and on top of that, it is free even for commercial use. Meta has also announced a partnership with Qualcomm to get Llama 2 running locally on phones and PCs with Qualcomm chips in 2024. For now, you can simply go to their website, click on the download button, and after filling up a simple form, they will hopefully send you an email which gives you access to download this thing and use it locally on your computer. Imagine that you can use it as your company's chatbot without having to pay OpenAI's API charges or anything like that. Now, there are a lot of concerns attached with AI and large language model being open source. Especially recently, when a ChatGPT equal to him WormGPT was released by a black hat hacker online on the dark web, which is like ChatGPT but without any ethical boundaries. So you can ask it anything related to hacking or maybe crimes, and it is not going to mince it words. But Llama 2 is pretty safe, and it has got safety score even higher than ChatGPT, meaning that it won't even answer you if you even ask a simple joke about Joe Biden or Donald Trump. But beside these little constraints, this thing is just amazing for an average user. This is just absolutely amazing because you are getting the power of ChatGPT within your hand and you can use it as you may like. Now let's talk about Llama 2's licensing for a bit. On its licensing page, it says you are granted a non-exclusive, worldwide, non-transferable and royalty-free license. But Meta has done a pretty clever thing with their licensing, adding that if you have more than 700 million monthly active users, you must request a license from Meta, which otherwise means that if you are Apple, Amazon, Google or TikTok, you need to get a license. Everyone else can use it as they may like. Now, installing Llama 2 and using it locally on your computer might seem a bit complicated, and you might have to watch a couple of YouTube videos to figure that out. But for now, you can use it online on these websites. You can check out in the link in the description. I have also mentioned those websites in the description also. However, in this video, I want to talk about how powerful this model is, what are some of its limitations, and how has Meta changed the whole AI game by making it open source and releasing Llama 2. Now, first off, Llama 2 was trained on 2 trillion tokens, and a token can simply mean a word or a character. And being trained on 2 trillion tokens means that you were fed on a lot of data. For comparison, Llama 1 was trained on 1.4 trillion tokens. And Meta has released two broad versions of Llama 2. One is simply Llama 2 and the other is called Llama 2 Chat. Llama 2 Chat is the one that is trained on over 1 million human feedback on top of 2 trillion tokens. So it is fine-tuned for human interactions and chat purposes. They both come in 3 variations, the 7 billion, 13 billion and 70 billion parameter models. So in total, we get 6 different models. The 70 billion parameter model is the most advanced one. And think of a parameter as a Lego. The more parameters a model has, the more Legos it has, which means it has more brain power. Each individual Lego brick represents a parameter. The more bricks it has, the more detailed its structure can be. Performance-wise, it is really impressive, and it has outperformed ChatGPT 3 against certain prompt sets. However, it is important to note that this prompt set does not include any coding or reasoning-related prompts. Actually, the way that these test prompts work is that these large language models were given 4,000 helpfulness prompts, and it was mostly about information retrieval, where you ask it a question and it gives you an answer. And to be honest, this is mostly what we want from a chatbot anyways. Meta has also shared a table that shows Llama 2's performance on different academic benchmarks and its comparison with other models. And as you can see, Llama 2 is quite close to ChatGPT 3.5, which is the default free ChatGPT version on MMLU tests. And on Trivia QA, it is really close to Palm 2, which is the model behind Google Bard. The only benchmark where Llama 2 lagged behind was Human Eval, which is a code generation benchmark, and that only means that you won't be able to use Llama 2 for coding related work. Fine by me. And it goes without saying that ChatGPT 4 is the undisputed winner in all of these benchmarks. But before you look at these benchmarks, you have to consider that all of the other models are closed except for Llama 2. And if you only check its performance against other open source models, Llama 2's 70 million model is like Usain Bolt here. Its cutoff date is September 2022, with some fine tuning being as recent as July 2023, which makes it more advanced than ChatGPT 3.5 in this aspect because it is more updated. Now, how all of this impacts the whole AI game that is going on, the whole AI war that is going on around us. And I think it is a huge deal because Meta has set a standard for how a large language model should look like and how the licensing around it should look like. And it will force others to follow suit on this. Previously, your data was being sent off to OpenAI, but with this model, everything is under your control. You own the data, you own everything, the interface, all of it is under your direct control, which is a huge deal in my opinion. Anyways, that is it for this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think of Llama 2 and this whole open source AI model being released. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.